Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the LSU Tigers and the Crimson Tide of Alabama. The fans and alumni look forward to this game all year long. The winner of this SEC rivalry will have some pretty big bragging rights right here in the South. And here comes the Crimson Tide. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
LSU has the edge in this one, and literally, their defensive end has unbelievable speed and quickness off the edge, and that's the main reason I'm picking them to win this one.
I like it, Kirk. That's an excellent pick.
The Tigers will win this one.
LSU has the ball teed up, and we're ready for kickoff. He kicks it. This quarterback is the leader of this team, but he's going to need some help from his offensive line today as they go up against a very good pass rush.
You got that right, Brad. He's the focal point of this offense, and the defensive line knows it. They're going to be coming after him hard today.
When you're as good as this kid is at playing quarterback, there's definitely a bullseye painted on your chest. We'll see how he handles the pressure.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Tide line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Over the middle. It's deflected. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 21. The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Steps up. Throws this one out to the right. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Oh, come on. Give the receiver a chance to catch it.
I think he tried to, Coach.
No, he tried to impress everybody by throwing it as hard as he could.
They line up to punt this one away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Green takes it to 25. Down the sideline. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. Goodbye. Touchdown, LSU. Oh, that's going to get the old heart pumping.
I'll tell you what, the special teams coach has to be very proud there. That play was designed perfectly and even executed better.
And he tacks on the extra point. LSU to kick. Sends it sailing downfield. Hall fields it in the end zone. Little shake and bake move. He spins. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. Alabama comes out with an I formation. Inside give, and they make the stop. He might have gotten a yard at best.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 28. Alabama sets up in the I. They run a counter. Juke move. Tackle. Just a yard there.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 29. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He gets the pass away. And it's incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Green is deep to receive, and something tells me he's looking for a second return. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Green signals for a fair catch. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 22. The Tigers line up in an I formation. And down he goes. Pickup of less than a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 23. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. He's looking for his man. And it falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 23. 3 wideouts here. Russell back to throw. It's tipped. Great defensive play by the cornerback. LSU lining up the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. They'll take over at the 32.
1st and 10.
The Crimson Tide line up with 3 receivers bunched. He drops back. Throws. In and out of his hands.
Incomplete pass. Oh, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 32. Darby gets the carry, and they hit him in the backfield. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. They went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 32. The Tide come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Batted ball.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. It's off, and it is a dandy. Green takes it at the 23. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 27-yard line. LSU sets up in the I. Broussard gets a pitch. Madison brings him down for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 26. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Broussard gets another handoff, and he's going to lose yards on this one. The defensive end came through to put him away.
Nice job of utilizing his athletic ability to get in there and then make a sure tackle.
3rd and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on the 25. The Tiger set up in the gun. Russell drops back, looks, he rolls out to the right, fires. Off his hands, incomplete.
Now, Coach, I know that pass was a bullet, but you still have to look it in and catch it.
He tried to catch it. It just bounced right off his hands.
Maybe they ought to get him practicing with one of those jug machines in practice. That'll at least get him used to catching bullet passes.
LSU lining up the punt. Fisher gets it off. Number 4 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 32-yard line. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll go to work at the 32.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. Makes a move. They'll drop him for a loss. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
1-yard loss on the play.
Second and 11. Ball on the 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Alabama lines up with 3 receivers. Here's a pitch left side. Sanders brings him down. And a huge run by the tailback.
This guy's always had outstanding vision, but it seems he's got some incredible quickness as well once he gets into the open field.
Boy, you're right. This kid showed me he's a great-looking athlete.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Tide come out in the ace formation. There's a missed tackle. Highsmith with a takedown. 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball on the 42. They come out with 3 wide receivers. A little juke. Sheds that one. And he's tackled. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Darby gets the call again. Tries to juke. Highsmith brings him down. And the run is good for the first.
Yep, this is nothing new if you follow this team. They like to run the ball in these kind of situations.
Terrific 3rd down play call there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Crimson Tide line up with 3 receivers bunched. Throws it to the outside. Brought down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Play action. Deep ball, got a man. And it's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Tide come out in the ace formation. He jukes him, sheds a tackle. Pittman with a takedown. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. 3 wideouts here. He jukes. And down he goes. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. On the ground with the tailback. He's hit and got away. He breaks free. Touchdown, Alabama. Well-designed play to get the halfback into the end zone.
Hey, for this guy, it doesn't matter how it's drawn up. He can make his own play as it goes along. Nice run.
the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Alabama lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Carter fields it in the end zone.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap.
They'll set up shot at the 20-yard line. Broussard is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hands. And he's taken down. So they go to the air and pick up 6.
6 on the play.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Broussard is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands. Harper brings him down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 2. Ball on their own 28. They line up in the jumbo set. They hand it off again. Little shake and bake move, and they make the stop. How about that conversion on third down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36. LSU comes out with 2 tight ends. He'll get the call again. Juke move. They'll bring him down, and they pick up 9 there.
9-yard gain on the play.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Broussard is in the zone and looking to make something happen. Spin move. Brought down, and he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
It's first and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. The Tigers come out in a 2 tight end set. Makes a move. Got some open field. Harper with a takedown. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
First and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They line up in an I. Broussard gets the call. A little juke, and they make the stop. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's second down and 2 to go. This is the 9th play of this drive. Russell with 4 wide receivers. He'll dump this one off. Complete. Anderson brings him down.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving the chains. That's a first down.
First and 10. And this is the 10th play of the drive. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Broussard on the inside handoff, and he stopped behind the line. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They would come with the heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
It's second down and 11 to go. This is the 11th play of this drive. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. They run a counter, and they hit him in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
They've been 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. LSU comes to the line with 3 wide. He steps up, he's under pressure, and he's hit hard. Chalk up a sack for the linebacker.
They sent the senior on the blitz, and it really paid off for him.
LSU lining up the punt. Fisher boots it way up there. Pepper signals for a fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
This is where I look for the defense to clamp down after some sloppy tackling the last time. They let this offense run all over them, all the way to the end zone. And I don't see that happening again.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 3 wide. Tries to juke. Brought down. Gain of a yard by the fullback.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21.
21-yard line.
The Tide go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 22.
22-yard line.
The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. He drops back. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Green back to receive, and you better believe this is the last guy they want to punt to. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Green takes it to 36. It's on the ground, and he is drilled. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. Darby wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. Can't wrap him up. Pittman with a takedown. The running back picks up a yard on the counter.
Gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 39.
39-yard line.
This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. The halfback picks up a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 38. The Tide line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
Fourth and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Alabama lining up the punt. Hangs it up high. Daniels calls for the fair catch. This one's going to be down to the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Well, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
They line up in the shotgun. Russell drops back on 1st down. And he shoved out of bounds, and the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
LSU comes out with 2 tight ends. Russell pitches out to the right. He's going right.
You got to be careful when you're calling a trick play like this because it's usually a huge gain or a turnover. They were lucky it was only incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Trips right. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. He's drilled as he throws. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
And they're ready to punt this one away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 4 fields at the 31. He jukes him. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10.
Alabama comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. He jukes. Here he goes. And he's taken down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Tide line up with 3 wide. Setting up the play action. Throws it out there. And it's caught. And he's tackled. Gain of 9.
With the reception. 9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 47.
47-yard line.
Alabama sets up in the eye. Missed tackle. Fumble. Loose ball. Jackson with a recovery. A nice recovery there by the cornerback.
He's used to going after interceptions, but a turnover is a turnover, and he'll take it any way he can get it.
I couldn't agree with you more, Coach.
Thanks, Kirk. That's what I like to hear.
Anytime, partner.
They'll start this drive at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10.
They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Anderson brings him down. That's a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on the 45. 2 tight ends here. Broussard again gets past the tackler, and down he goes. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 46. The Tide bring in their dime package. Russell back to pass. He's under some heat. Throws to the middle. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
They line up to punt this one away. Fisher boots it way up there. Number 4 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 11-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 11. The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Williams comes away with a sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Back to pass. He's going right. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Darby, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 13 coming up. Ball on the 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
The defense lines up with 6 DB. He drops back, looks, throws this one out to the left. Brought down, and that's 3 and out.
And if you're the defensive coordinator, you deserve a pat on the back.
They line up to punt this one away.
19-yard line.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Green fields at the 31. And now we'll see the offense coming out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 35. Russell comes to the line with 3 wide. Broussard runs the counter. Little shake and bake move. Tackle. A couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Another run. They'll bring him down. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 37. LSU comes out with an I formation. Roach with a takedown. 3 plays, 0 first downs. Not what they had in mind.
Well, this defense looks very impressive right now. They suffocated the offense that go-around.
The Tiger are lining up to punt it away. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. The Tiger line up to punt. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Alabama comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. He's hit and got away. He's got an opening. And he's tackled. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. And they have 3 bunched. Darby gets another handoff. Spins upfield. And down he goes. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. The Tide line up with 3 wide. Setting up the play action. There's a fumble. Hollis brings him down for a loss. Are they lucky or what? The quarterback very fortunate that one of his guys recovered the football.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful out there. Either tuck that thing away or just get down before contact.
I don't care what he does. Just don't fumble. That's all. Do whatever you have to do to protect that football.
It's 3rd down and 13 to go. Ball on the 36. They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. He steps up, looking. Got hit as he threw, and it falls incomplete.
4th and 13. Ball on the 36-yard line.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Green signals for a fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
1st and 10.
LSU goes with the ace set here. Bounces off the would-be tackler. He might have a chance. Pepra brings him down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. Ball on the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They'll bring in their dime package. They'll throw on 1st down. Down the middle. Picks it off. And they come up with a big, big interception.
You might not believe this, but it looked like that quarterback threw it right at the defender.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Alabama lines up in a shotgun set. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going right with the interception. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
They'll start this drive at the 29.
Start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
LSU comes out with an I formation. And down he goes. So he's sacked by the 5th-year senior at defensive end.
Not an easy thing to have to block this guy for 4 quarters.
Yeah, quite honestly, I don't know if it can be done.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Tigers go with the I formation. Steps up. He's looking. Lets it go. And got him! And he's all the way down to the 14-yard line.
Now, that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a 1st down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone. Russell is back in the gun. It's a bad snap. Juke move. Griffin with a takedown. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. LSU sets up in the I, takes off a tackle, and he's taken down. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
LSU will line up in a jumbo set here. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Trying to take the lead by a field goal. Here comes the special teams unit. The kick is up, and it is good. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. LSU is ready to kick it away.
Lined up for the kickoff. Hall back deep to return.
Kicks it deep. Hall fields it in the end zone. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same
Take
here.
over at the 17.
They'll set up shop at the 17.
10.
Single set backfield. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw outside. His receiver has it. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
The Tide line up with 3 wide. He lets it go. Complete. Daniels brings him down.
That was a well-designed play.
Yep, good execution there. Nice job of getting the first down on that pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Crimson Tide come out in the H formation, and he's tackled. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 31.
31-yard line.
Alabama goes with the ace set here. Darby on the handoff. Tackle. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 8 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back. Looks. Across the middle. Batted ball.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kurt, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
4th and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Tide line up to punt. It's off, and it is a dandy. Green calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 21-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 21.
21-yard line. First and 10.
LSU lines up in a double tight set. They'll bring him down. The running back picks up a yard on the counter.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He has some room, and they make the stop, and the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35.
35-yard line.
The Tigers come out in the shotgun. Throws it to the outside. Batted ball. And it's incomplete. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Tigers go with the I formation. Stelts gets the call. And he's tackled. Gain of a yard by the fullback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line.
36-yard
LSU comes out in the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket, looking, throws it to the outside. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
LSU ready to put this one away. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 15-yard line. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
Setting up the play action. Off his hands, incomplete. Oh, he had his man, but he dropped it.
And nobody was anywhere close to him. They won't get too many chances like that again.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 15. Alabama sets up with 4 receivers with a quick throw. And it's caught. They'll bring him down. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 25. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. Broke away from 1. Got an opening. Down the sideline. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Goodbye.
Kirk, that was his 2nd touchdown of the day. What else can we expect from him?
I'd bet on at least a couple more touchdowns for starters. He looks like he's really come to play here in the first half.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Christensen looks ready to kick this one off. And they'll be returning this one. Green fields it at the 3, makes a move. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll take over at the 17. They line up in an I. On the ground with the tailback. And now he's got room to run at the 40. And they finally knock him out at the 45. And that was an outstanding run by that young man.
Brad, you're exactly right. The ball carrier is able to break through the secondary without much resistance at all.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. From the gun. Breaks one. Epra with a takedown. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. LSU comes out with an I formation. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. And they get the sack. The senior at linebacker is making his presence felt.
Yes, he is. He was all over the quarterback that time.
Well, earlier in the week, Lee, he talked to us about how he was the vocal leader of this defense. But that time, his actions spoke louder than his words.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. LSU comes out in the shotgun. Throws. Complete. Got some open field. Madison brings him down. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. LSU comes to the line with 3 wide. A little juke, and he's taken down. A great stop there, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Before you start to blame the offensive line, really give this defense some credit. They just did a great job.
Jackson lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It has the distance, and it is good. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. LSU to kick. Number 4, and Ball back ready to return. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
1st and 10.
The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. Darby on the run, and he's tackled. That run didn't go far. They'll spot the ball a yard from the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21. Alabama sets up with 4 receivers. Bad snap. The ball is tipped, and the safety got a hand on it that time.
Number 4, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 9. Ball on their own 21.
1-yard line.
One man backfield. He drops back, throws it to the outside, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Fourth and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They send out the punting unit.
Back to punt.
Number 25 punts it, and it's a good one. Green calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 28. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10.
2 tight end set. Russell drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going left. He's got it on the run.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame them. It's pretty common to see a run on 1st and 2nd down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
First and 10. Ball on the 39.
39-yard line.
LSU lines up in a shotgun set. Looks. He unloads it. It's tipped. And it falls incomplete.
Davis, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Tigers line up with 3 receivers bunched. It's deflected.
He tried to force that one in.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 39.
39-yard line.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Russell set to go to the air. Looking. Wants to throw outside. The ball is tipped.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kirk, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
And this will be a very long field goal attempt. He gets it up. And he got it. He hit that one from way out there.
Oh, man, that was a beautiful kick.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Back deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll set up shop at the 20. Darby, the ball carrier, and he's going to lose yards on this one.
They might want to run away from that guy next time.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line. Darby on a counter. There's a missed tackle. Sanders with a takedown. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on their own 22. The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. Gets the ball. No, they fake. Got hit as he threw. And that one's fallen incomplete. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
With this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
They line up to punt this one away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Green signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 30-yard line. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll go to work at the 30.
At the 30-yard line. First and 10.
LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. And he stopped behind the line. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 30.
30-yard line.
The Tigers line up in an I formation. Russell drops the throw. Airing it out long. Intercepted. Broussard with a monster hit. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football when the offense takes the field again.
You're right, Coach. The quarterback has to be able to put that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say both.
They'll take over at the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide line up with 2 tight ends. Tries to juke, and they make the stop. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more.
No gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 37. Alabama comes to the line with 3 wide.
391.
Nice play fake. Lets it fly. And it's caught. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Taken back a yard.
Loss on the play.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
The Tide come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Rolls right. Over the middle. Finds his receiver.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. The Crimson Tide come out in the shotgun. Darby gets the call again. He tries to spin. They'll drop him for a loss.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. 3 wideouts here. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Sheds a tackler. They'll bring him down. And that one goes for a big, big 1st down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
1st and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Tide line up with 3 wide. He jukes it. Brought down. They'll give him an inch or 2, if that.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. They come out with 3 wide receivers. On the ground with the tailback. And now he's got room to run. And he's taken down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
First and 10. They're inside the 20. Alabama calls a timeout. Two minutes to go in the half.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Broyle is in the zone and looking to make a play. He's hit and got away. Alabama takes a timeout. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. This is the 9th play of this drive. Alabama goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Here they come. And he's going to be sacked. The linebacker brought down the quarterback before he could find an open man.
Something tells me he would have gotten punished even if he did find an open man. That backer was coming in hard.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. If they're not careful, this impact corner is going to make them pay. He's looking. He'll dump this one off. And it's intercepted. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there, and the quarterback needs to make better decisions.
They'll get the ball here at the 21.
21-yard line.
Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. He steps up. Wants to throw outside. Got some open field. Touchdown, Alabama. And they come up with another turnover.
Now the defense is playing very opportunistic out there today. That was their 3rd interception of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, Alabama 21, LSU 16. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Carter fields it in the end zone. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 20. LSU sets up in the I. They'll run the option, and they hit him in the backfield. LSU calls a timeout. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19. Russell lines up in the shotgun. He passes it. Complete. Iju sheds that one. And they make the stop.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 33. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Across the middle. LSU takes a timeout. Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 42. The Tigers come out in a two tight end set. He's going left. He's got his tight end. Pepra with a takedown.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
Two tight end set. Russell still has it. Looks. Wants to throw outside. And it's caught. About a 5-yard pickup on the old play action pass. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Steps up. Throws it to the outside. Batted ball. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
Third and 5. This is the 7th play of this drive. LSU comes out in the shotgun. Russell drops back. He tosses it short. Complete. And down he goes. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
On the offense. The penalty is declined. Fourth down.
They'll line up for the kick, and this is going to be extremely long. It's up, looks long enough. And it's through the uprights. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. LSU to kick this one off.
Back deep to return.
Here's the kick. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
391.
Up the middle. Shake and bake move. Brought down. And they're going to play keep away and work this clock. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 22.
22-yard line.
Alabama comes out with 2 tight ends. Handoff. Sanders brings him down. Folks, let's pause now as we reach the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Alabama 21, LSU 19. Alabama will be kicking off to start the second half.
Green back to return.
He hits a booming kick. Green fields it in the end zone. Boom. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line. LSU lines up in a bunch formation. One-man backfield. And they got him for a loss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. Russell is back in the gun. Russell back to pass. He throws it, and it's caught. And he's stopped behind the line. That's a loss of about 3. Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 14. They come out in a nickel. Rid of it. It's deflected, and the corner got in there and broke that one up. LSU lining up the punt. He gets it off. Number 4 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 41. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 41-yard line. They're going to pitch it. Missed tackle. Makes a move. Holland tackles him for a loss on the play. How about that stop?
Here the linebacker uses his speed to come up with a huge stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 13. Ball on their own 38.
38-yard line.
The Tide line up with 3 wide. And he's hammered as he lets it go. That close to being intercepted. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 28. The Crimson Tide come out showing 3 wide. Chucks it deep down the right side. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 28. This defense is looking to their impact corner to make a play. Here comes the pressure. He's looking for his man. The ball is tipped. So the defense gets him to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
4th and long. Ball on the 28-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 25 punts it, and it's a good one. Green takes it to 25. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll start this drive at the 32.
At the 32-yard line. First and 10.
High formation here. There's a play fake. Across the middle. And he's tackled. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on their own 40. LSU goes with the ace set here. It rev him up, and they hit him in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
We got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 39. LSU lines up in a goal line set. 3rd and short, and they hand it off. A little juke, and he's taken down.
That line came off the ball and just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
First and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Russell comes to the line with 3 wide. Throws it out there. Complete. Tackle. They threw the tailback that time for a nice little pickup.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
High formation here. Back to pass. Throws short. And it's caught. They'll bring him down.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving the chains. And that's the first down.
It's 1st and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Gets past the tackler, and he's taken down. The halfback picks up a yard. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
High formation here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Roach with a takedown. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive.
42-yard line.
The Tigers line up in an I formation. Russell on 1st down. Rolls to the right. He's going left. And he's got him on the fly. And he is drilled.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Russell fakes a handoff. Looking. Throws it to the outside. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive. LSU comes out in the shotgun. He spins around. Griffin brings him down for a loss. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. 6 DBs in the lineup. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. It falls incomplete. Is trying to take the lead here. The kick is up. And it's good. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. LSU lines up for the kickoff. Number 4, and Hall back deep to return. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20.
We'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Tide line up with 4 wideouts. He's looking. Going deep. Landry picks it off. Not sure what the quarterback was looking at on that one.
Yeah, it cost him. He just threw his 3rd pick of the game.
Fellas, you got to give credit to this defense. They're taking advantage of each and every mistake this quarterback has made.
They'll set up shop at the 38.
1st and 10.
Russell is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws short. Into coverage, and the defense has it. He didn't throw it away under pressure, and it really cost him.
It sure did. He saw that he was going to get hit and just threw one up for grabs. He's got to learn to take the sack.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Alabama comes out with an I formation. Tries to juke. Ball is loose. Fumble. Pittman lays it on him. The offense will keep possession after the fumble by the running back.
It's a good thing they can't afford a turnover right now.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Alabama goes with the ace set here. He jukes it. He's on the run. He's hit and got away. Tackle. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Tide line up with 3 receivers bunched. Throws down the middle. It's deflected. He was facing a mad rush when he threw that ball into the end zone.
They came after him, sweetheart, big time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 17. The Crimson Tide come out showing 3 wide. Daniel with a takedown. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. Four wide. That snap from center. Looking across the middle. It's tipped. Guys, he tipped that one away from the receiver.
Excellent break on the ball here, and he almost intercepted it, Coach.
You're right, Kirk, and he did the next best thing, though, and that saved the touchdown.
Is trying to take the lead here. It's up. And it's right down the middle. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. Alabama to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Carter fields it in the end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll take over at the 18. LSU lines up in a bunch formation. Batted ball. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 18. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. The ball is tipped.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. LSU goes with the ace set here. Looks. Across the middle. Finds a man. And they make the stop. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on first and second down, you wouldn't have needed so many on third down.
They line up to punt this one away. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 fields it at the 19. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 25.
At the 25-yard line. First and 10.
There's the play fake. He rolls left. Across the middle. Brought down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36. Keep an eye on that cornerback down there. He has big play potential. He jukes. Shakes off the tackle, and he's hit hard. The running back gets 2 on the carry. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Bunch formation. Across the middle. Stevenson brings him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 47. The Tide come out in a 2 tight end set. The big guy with room to run. And down he goes. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kurt. Heck, I could run through those holes.
First and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Alabama sets up in the eye. Little handoff. He breaks free. With the spin, brought down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's first and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Tide come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Let's it go. It's deflected, and it's going the other way. Another interception. That makes 4 on the day.
Somebody needs to put a 10 over these guys, because this is just a circus with all these turnovers.
They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Inside give, broke away from one. They'll bring him down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
Gain on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Tigers line up with 3 receivers bunched. And he's tackled. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 27. The Tigers line up in a goal line formation. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going left. He breaks free. The 10. And he's finally brought down. Hard to believe it, but that is his 5th pick of the ballgame.
Oh, you better believe it. He's been thrown into double and triple coverages all day.
Yeah, you're bound to get intercepted a lot if you make those types of throws.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. Darby on a pitch out. Touchdown, Alabama.
As easy as uno, dos, tres. For you kids at home, that means 1, 2, 3. As in 3 rushing touchdowns for the day for this kid. I think this defense is getting a numbers lesson right here.
And he hits the PAT. Alabama is ready to kick it away. He puts it deep downfield. Carter fields it in the end zone. Little shake and bake move.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
They line up with trips to the right. Russell hands off on the delay. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Brought down. That run didn't go far. They'll spot the ball a yard from the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 26. The Tigers line up in an I formation. LSU sets up in the I. Here's the option. Laterals back. There's a missed tackle. There he goes. Simpson with a takedown. And there's a penalty on the play. Let's see who it's on.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards on the spot of the foul.
He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
Second and long. Ball on their own 17. LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield with the throw. And he can't make the catch. Dropped by the wideout.
The intended receiver on the play.
Passing situation here on third and long. Ball on the 17. LSU comes out of the shotgun. Back to Pat. Steps up, looking. He's going to go for the home run. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. Nice interception and an even nicer vertical.
Oh, yeah, this guy's an athlete. There's no throwing it over this guy's head. He'll go up and get it.
Well, according to him, he threw down a dunk in the high school basketball game. It was the play of the week on all local news stations.
You know what's funny? I didn't get that in any of my notes, but you know what? I'll take your word for it.
They'll set up shop at the 30.
The Alabama Crimson Tide take over at the 30.
Alabama comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Darby on the handoff. Juke move, and down he goes. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 32. They line up in an I. Darby on the give. Makes a move. He has some room. Breaks one. Pittman brings him down. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48. The Tide go with the I formation. A little juke. And he's tackled. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 46.
46-yard line.
Alabama goes with the ace set here. He drops back. Down the middle. Stevenson with a takedown. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Third and 2, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Tide come to the line with their jumbo package. He breaks free, sheds a tackler, and they get a nice gain on 3rd down.
Remember when we talked to the coach? He mentioned that he wanted to run the ball against this defense, and he felt that he may have some success. Well, they had some success on that play.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. The impact corner is in the zone right now and looking to take away half the field.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29.
29-yard line.
The option left. He laterals the ball. He's into the open field. He's hit and got away. Brought down. Tremendous run right there.
And coaches just love it when they can run the football like that. It opens up so much more of your offense.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Alabama comes out with 2 tight ends. Darby gets the call.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
They come out in a goal line set. Darby takes a handoff. Touchdown, Alabama. He does it again.
That gives him 4 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Yo, 4 scores is pretty darn good. Just ask Abraham Lincoln.
The Tide come out in a bunch formation. He spins, and they won't get the 2.
Hey, they had to go for it here, but they just couldn't execute. Now you got to forget about that and go out and play some defense.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Green back deep to return.
He sends this one deep. Carter fields it in the end zone. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. LSU sets up in the eye. On the ground with the tailback. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback in the passing game. But this time, it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line. Russell with 4 wide receivers. Broussard gets the call again. Griffin brings him down. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Russell drops to throw. He's rolling right. And it's the senior. Robinson with a monster hit. That last pass was good for maybe 5 yards. The Tigers line up the punt. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 25-yard line. They get the ball back after a touchdown on their last possession.
And the reason why they scored last time is because of the way they ran the football.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. They drove almost a length of the field. Let's see if they can put some more points up on the board.
Darby on the inside handoff, tries to juke, and he's taken down. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 33. The Tide come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled. And the short gain is enough for the first.
Boy, I like that play call. Go ahead and get the first down here.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Crimson Tide come out in the ace formation. He jukes him. Sheds that one. They'll bring him down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Alabama comes to the line with 3 wide. Oliver brings him down. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Steps up in the pocket. Someone got a hand on it. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
3rd and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Tide come out showing 3 wide. He steps up. Pressure coming. And he's going to be sacked. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Alabama 37, LSU 22.
Fourth and 11. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Green calls for the fair catch. defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. One man backfield. Russell on first down. Throws. And that one's fallen incomplete. Wow, did he take a hit?
Yes, my friend, but he's got to make those catches if he wants to play tight end in the big leagues. Otherwise, just gain a few pounds and become, an offensive lineman.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Russell back to throw. Throws it to the outside. And they push him out.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. LSU comes out with 3 receivers bunt. He's got to throw it in a hurry, and they got it. The defense now has 4 sacks in the ballgame. Second and 13. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Tiger set up in the gun. Steps up. He's looking. He lets it go. Complete. Touchdown, LSU! The wideout made a great catch for the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with the throw. He hung in there and delivered a beautiful ball.
The Tigers line up in a goal line formation. Nice play fake. They don't get the 2. LSU to kick. Hall and number 4 set to return. He hits a booming kick. Hall fields it in the end zone. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
3 wideouts here. He jukes. Spin move. Tackle. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. They come out with a big set. Darby gets a call. And he's taken down. They couldn't even get that drive started.
Take the keys out of the ignition, sweetheart, because this defense didn't let them even get out of the driveway.
4th and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Green back to return, and he's already proven he can break these with a block or 2. It's off, and it is a dandy. Green takes it to 25, and he's drilled. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 30. LSU sets up in the eye. Little shake and bake move. And down he goes. A pickup of 5.
Ball carrier, 5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
LSU comes out with 2 tight ends. And he's tackled. He might have gotten a yard at best.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 36. LSU comes out with an I formation. And they get the sack. That gives this defense 5 sacks on the day.
5-yard loss on the play.
They line up to punt this one away. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 fields it at the 26. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll get the ball here at the 30. The Crimson Tide set up in the gun. They snap it to the back. Can't wrap him up. Sanders brings him down for a loss. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
Second down and 12. Ball on their own 28. They come out in a nickel. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Gets past the tackler. Tackle. Excellent run that time, but it still won't be enough to move the chains. It's third down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 39. Juke move. Brought down. This guy's having an amazing day running the ball. Coach, what do you got?
Whoa, he's about to be headed for the record books. A few more carries like that, and he's going to have more yards today than any other running back in college football history.
Green is back to return, and he's the same guy that already ran one all the way back. Number 25 punts it, and it's a good one. And it's out of bounds at the 16. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what they're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. They line up in an I. Missed tackle. And he's tackled. Couple of yards there.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. 2 tight ends set. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Dropped by the wideout. Third and 8. Ball on their own 23. 4 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Here's the long ball, left side. And got him! He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch.
They made the third down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. LSU sets up in the I. Broussard gets the carry. Harper with a takedown. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. 2nd and 9 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. LSU lines up in a double tight set. They hand it off. Tackle. Couldn't get anything out of that.
Ball carrier. No gain on the play.
3rd and 9. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Tigers come out in a 2 tight end set. He drops back. Throws this one out to the left. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down line.
LSU lines up in a goal line set. Broussard gets another carry, and the call paid off.
Good call to keep it on the ground. You only need a little bit. Go ahead, get the first down. Good call and good execution.
It's always a good call if it works. In this case, they got enough for the first, so it's a good call.
The Tigers go with the I formation. Has some daylight, and he's taken down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Ace backfield. Makes a move. He's hit and got away. And down he goes at the 11-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 11 yards out. The Tigers come out in a bunch formation. Looks. He rolls out to the left, and he's going to come up with a sack. Great speed to find his way to the quarterback.
You know, if I were the coach, I'd line this kid up at defensive end every now and then.
Wow, can you imagine that? On 3rd long type situations, he'd make a great rush end, Kirk. I like that, Kirk.
It's 3rd down and 10, and this is the 11th play of the current drive. 2 tight end set, back to pass. Rolling out to the right side, and he's going to be sacked. Can this offense do anything to slow down this pass rush?
I think they need to make some adjustments with their pass protection. Maybe allow the backs to stay in the block because the quarterback is getting pounded back there.
Pounded for 7 sacks so far, and watch out. This defense might get him again.
Important field goal coming up. They'll be within a touchdown if they can make this. The kick is up, and it is good. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac, fuel for the soul. LSU to kick this one off. Hall and number 4 deep to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Alabama lines up in a bunch formation. Pitch is right. A little juke. Sanders brings him down. They get a good 7 yards on that one.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. Tries the juke. Sanders with a takedown. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the first. First and 10. Ball on their own 30. They come out with 4 wide out. Garbage, ball carrier. Sanders tackles him for a loss on the play. They'll drop him for a short loss there. Second and 11 coming up. Ball at the 29.
29-yard line.
Alabama lines up with 3 receivers. There he goes. And he's hit hard.
Kirk, my friend, this is exactly what you want out of your back late in the game. The ability to keep the clock moving and continue to pick up first down.
Yeah, Lee, no question. This is the time when you let him carry the team to the finish line.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Alabama comes out in the shotgun, drops back to pass, throws. The tailback dropped that ball.
Yeah, his technique was all off. He's got to do a better job next time.
So it's second and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Darby gets the call. He jukes him. Sanders brings him down. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third and 9. Ball right around midfield.
8-yard line.
Alabama comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Looking down the middle. His receiver has it. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on first and second down, you wouldn't have needed so many on third down.
Fourth and inches. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Alabama lining up the punt. Number 25 hunts it, and it's a good one. Daniels signals for a fair catch. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll go to work at the 20. LSU comes out with an I formation. He's on the run. Brought down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. LSU sets up in the I. Clark tackles him for a loss on the play. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 32. The Tigers with 4 receivers. Throws this one out to the right. Got it. And he shoved out of bounds.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. Russell has 4 receivers lined up here. Throws. And it's caught. Madison with a takedown.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. LSU comes out with an I formation. He jukes. They'll bring him down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
2 tight ends here. Again with a carry. Has some daylight. And down he goes. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. They line up in an I. And here's a quick throw. It's deflected, and it falls incomplete.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. The Tigers come out in a 2 tight end set, setting up the play action. He's going left. And it's incomplete. He couldn't make the catch inbound.
You can't fault the receiver. He did all he could to make the catch. The pass was just too far out of play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. One man backfield. Back to pass. And he's hit as he throws. Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
Jackson comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. It's up. And it's through the uprights. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. LSU to kick.
Ball back deep to return.
He puts it deep downfield. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
First and 10.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Alabama comes out with 2 tight ends. They'll try to power it for the fullback. And the big fella with some room. Little shake and bake move.
And remember one thing that this coach said. They will force it down this defense's throat until they prove that they can stop it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Alabama comes out with an I formation. Croyle options out. He lateral. There's a stiff arm. Pittman brings him down. They'll give him an inch or 2, if that.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. On the ground with the tailback. He has some room. Spins upfield. And he's tackled. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Tide come out in the ace formation. Again with a carry. There he goes! And they make the stop. Well, I've never seen a performance like this one. He has just broken the record for the most rushing yards in one game.
You got to hand it to this guy. He's played his heart out today. Every play, he's breaking tackles and making guys miss. Congratulations on a big game.
Wow, he told me before the game that he thought he would be able to run through this defense without too many problems. But I bet you he didn't think he'd be setting an NCAA rushing record.
About 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Crimson Tide come out showing 3 wide. Jubu, they'll bring him down. And nice running by the fullback.
No question. What impresses me is the blocking up front, just man-to-man. They're able to create a lane there and get the first down.
2 minutes left in the ball game. LSU calls a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Makes a move. Joseph with a takedown. LSU takes a timeout. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Fullback on the inside give. The big fella couldn't get any momentum going.
It's tough to get this guy down in the backfield. He's always falling forward. But on that one, they hit him before he could get his weight going forward.
3rd and 9. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Alabama comes out with 3 receivers bunched. He drops back. Across the middle. Number 11 brings it in. Touchdown.
Wow, an almost impossible pass to defend, and it goes for 6.
Yep, the defense would have needed 12 guys on the field that time.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Christensen ready to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Green fields it in the end zone. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll start this drive at the 20. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. With the throw. He's into the open field. And they push him out.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39. LSU comes out in the shotgun. A little juke. Simpson brings him down. Pickup of less than a yard on the play. LSU lines up in a double tight set. Tries to juke. He can scoop. And down he goes. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
Nickel defense. They hand it off again. Roach with a takedown. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
LSU comes out with 2 tight ends. Broke away from one. And the halfback draw gets him the first. LSU goes with the ace set here. Brought down. About 2 yards there on that delayed handoff. LSU comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Russell hands it off. Clark brings him down. Maybe a yard on that draw play. LSU lines up in a double tight set. Griffin with a takedown at the 36-yard line. They'll be short of the first down after that unsuccessful running play.
Nice job here by the defense of holding firm and forcing a fourth down.
And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. They'll bring him down. The defense stopped him.
That fourth down play was very important as far as the Big Mo is concerned. Now they have momentum on their side. Go for it.
They'll take over at the 36. Nickel defense. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. LSU calls a timeout. It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. And he'll take a knee. And he takes a knee. So this rivalry will have to wait another year to renew their acquaintances. Was this one any different than previous years?
Alabama comes away with bragging rights this year, and I'm sure the fans and students will enjoy it just as much as the players. They were the better team today and added another great chapter to this rivalry.
That concludes another game of NCAA football 2006. Our final score, Alabama 44, LSU 34. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off.